Hello and welcome. So on this video I want to explain something about these shield hacks in Crossout. A lot of people are saying that, oh no, they're legit and blah blah blah, but I already know they are not legit, and I want to prove this once and for all that they are cheating. So what you're seeing in here is well, my video editing program, Camtasia, and I'm gonna use this to measure all the timings and how long what takes and stuff like that. But before that, I'm gonna just show you the clip what happened in Clan Wars today, three times in one session, and then I'm gonna explain why I am certain that they are cheating. Yeah, my cannon didn't shoot, I don't know why.
Yeah, they're coming in.
And the shield hack, yep, shield hack. I shot him in the back and his shield went on.
Left.
Oh, what? You saw that, right?
I saw it, and to me it looked like it came up before you shot. I don't know.
Fucking shield hack, man. Yeah, but I was cloaked. How the fuck did he see that?
Like clones?
No, that's a hover with some machine guns. Yeah, and the shield hack. Yep, shield hack. Right, so you saw what happened. I have put this side-by-side comparison in here. I'm gonna explain this. See, this is the audio line in here. These bumps, this is like audio, you know, when the audio goes on. And this clip in here, see this one in here, this is what I tested in the garage. I tested, see this click in here. I can play it for you. So I have pasted this clip in here. You hear that? I did this on purpose, this click sound. I can even make it a little bit louder so you can clearly hear it. Listen to this again. See, I specifically made a loud click with my keyboard, so I know that this moment in here, I press the keyboard button to put the shield on. Now, let's say the click, once they know the button actually clicks, actually it registers a little bit before, so it's about, let's say in this point actually, this is where it registers my key press. I mean the button goes down and that's where it makes the click sound, so let's call it in here, right? And now I'm going to measure how long it takes for the shield to visually pop on. So let's see. See, it's coming, and where is it full? A little bit back, I think. Okay, in here it's full. That is 13, that's 130 milliseconds. It doesn't count three places, you know, at the end. It's just two. So that's 130 milliseconds it takes for the shield to pop on. So this is the clip where I shot this guy. I can actually zoom in on that one so you can actually see what is happening. I'm zooming in on the clip so you can see what's happening, right? I'm gonna go frame by frame. Let's see where I shoot. Now, where I click the button, you see the muzzle flash. This is where I click the button, and also see the crosshair. Look at that, how it goes wide. So this is the moment I click, and now look at this clip. That's this clip in here. So what I measured is actually I click the button somewhere in here because the click comes after it's been triggered, if you understand what I'm saying. Like if you press the keyboard button, then first it registers and then comes the click, because you know the keyboard buttons, like the mechanical keyboard buttons, if I press it down, then the click sound comes after it's been registered. As you can see on the screen, that's how they look like, the switches. So it actually, you know, registers the click before it makes the click sound. So I could even go back a little bit more, but let's just, you know, make it, you know, even more, you know, fair. So I should probably put the marker somewhere in here, but let's say it's there. Okay, so now the shield has been triggered on this clip in here. I triggered the shield goes on, and this is the moment where I take the shot, right? So now my shield should come on the exact moment as this guy's shield. Let's go see. Well, and that's it, it's already on in there. There we go. See, I think it's full. Let's see if I go clip by clip. No, it's not. I don't know if you can see these edges in here. It's very difficult to see, but if I go on, that's the full. This is not full, that's the full. And now I'm gonna do the same with my shield. Let's go a little bit forward. That's the full. No, that's the full. That's the click I was looking for. See, let's go one back. This and then like this. That's the full shield. So now these clips are overlaid in the same exact moment, right? So if I go back and see the moment where I shoot, let's see, where is it? Come on, I'm still shooting in there. Still the muzzle flash is in here. Well, as you can see, there's just one frame difference really, and see, that's the click. So if I even it's actually even earlier, which means he put the shield on before I even take the shot. That could be a miscalculation by let's say like 10-15 milliseconds, but that's like just splitting hairs. 10-15 milliseconds, that's, you know, that's slower than your brain can react. So just for the sake of it, I can put this clip in here. See, there we go. Now it's exactly on the click. So which means this is the moment where he triggers the shield. So how is that possible? You see, this is where the muzzle flash comes out, and this is the moment where he already clicks the shield down. Because if you compare it to this clip in here, then he already pressed the button. You can't visually see the shield. I'm getting to this part. And so if we go on, click, click, click. See, my shield is already coming on. I can't see his shield because it's in the front. See, his center is somewhere in there. See, the shield like this, the bubble, so it's somewhere in the near the front hovers. So, but on this moment, his shield is on the full. See, I can see it a little bit, maybe. It's very difficult to say. But on this moment, his shield goes on the full. So, which means my shield in here is on the full, which means the trigger point for his shield is at this exact moment where I pull the trigger. So I hope I have explained this. So let's move on to the second part. So I'm gonna just play back this clip for you. I'm gonna just play it back right here, and then you will see what happens. So take your shot whenever ready. Just do it. Did I block it or did you do damage?
Yeah, it blocked.
So I got the block with this, and he was shooting from right that hill. So let's analyze what happened in here, right? Let's see what happened. Now, this is where I see the muzzle flash, right? I see the muzzle flash right here. I'm gonna actually split the video so I have a marker. This is where the muzzle flash comes from, right? And now look what happens. I was late with a shield, and look what happens. My shield is triggered somewhere in here. You can't even visually see the shield, but it already blocked. This is not what happened on the cheater clip. He already had the shield on full blast, which means he had to trigger the shield on the exact moment with the shot. So let's go forward and let's see where the shield comes on. Just to prove it, I have this clip in here where I tested it in the garage, again with a click. Now let's go backwards from here. See, both of the shields, they reduce at the same time. Let's just... Camtasia is a little bit weird sometimes. See the shield from here underneath, and the same circle in there. So let's go back again. Yeah, it's same, see? You can see a little bit shield from here and a little bit shield from there. So that's the exact moment. So let's see. Where did I trigger it? So I triggered it somewhere in here. So I did have little bit distance. See, that's where the shell is. I don't know if you can see it properly. Let's just zoom in on this one. See, this is the shell in here, right here. That's the shell. That's where I triggered the shield. So as you can see, whoops, what did I do in here? As you can see, my trigger spot is, let's measure this. Yeah, somewhere in here, I would say. See, that's where the shell already is. And how much time is that from the shot? That's 120 milliseconds. My reaction time in here was 120 milliseconds. You can see it right on that duration in there. So that is my reaction time. 120 milliseconds. I trigger the shield right in this spot. And then if we go frame by frame, see, it blocks the shell before you can even see the shield. So this is how you can do it legit if you're actually looking at it. I mean, some people might push it to 100 milliseconds, the reaction time, But anything on there, it just doesn't happen, guys. It doesn't happen. You can take a reaction test somewhere online and you can test your reaction time. He triggers the shield right on this moment. So let's see. I am closer on this clip, so let's see. 100 milliseconds from here. No, 120. This is 120 milliseconds, and look at that. Look at that. My shot already hit him, which means, yeah, that is not possible. Let's even go back. This is 100 milliseconds. Whoops. Let's see. I want to see where the shot actually hits him. I just want to see it. Where the shot actually hits him. I can't see it. Is it? And that's where it hits. See, this is where the shot hits. So let's see how long it was from the back a little bit. This. So 140 milliseconds total, the travel distance for the shell to hit him. And yeah, his shield was on before. So I hope I have explained this very accurately. I'm gonna do also another one for you, side-by-side comparison with a legit shot, and see how it looks like. And well, guys, this here is definitive proof that this guy was cheating. So what I have done in here, let me try to explain. It's a bit laggy in here, but so I overlaid 2 of the clips in here, and the cannon shots start shooting at the same time. See, this is where Tiensky is shooting at, and this is where I'm shooting at the cheater, right? Tiensky is shooting at me in here. So let's explain this, what is going on in here. Remember these 2 clips, these 2 on overlaid in here. See, this clip in here is this one, that one, and this clip in here is the other one. These 2 clips are overlaid with each this one. This one is overlaid with this, and this clip is overlaid with this one. So what happens is that this shield gets triggered exactly when mine in here gets triggered, right? Just so I can see the moment where the shield was triggered. So as you can see, this clip on the timeline is this one, and this one and this one. So which means this one in here gets triggered roughly about 120 milliseconds before mine, which is the legit one. So let's explain this further. So let's go back a little bit frame by frame. Let's see again. Sometimes it doesn't update, so I have to click between them. Let's see again. Come on, don't crash. Please don't crash. There we go. Alright, here we are again. This is the place where both of the cannons shoot, right? Now, count the time, because the distance is almost same. This guy is a little bit closer, by the way, which makes it even harder to toggle the shield. So, look at the shot. Look at the timing. Remember that this shield is already going on. You just can't see it through that, but it's happening same thing as this one. This one is not on yet. Neither is this one, because my reaction time is not 0 milliseconds. So let's see where the shell hits. See, the shell is right here, and this one is right here, almost hitting. Let's see again. See, this one hit. See, that one is a hit, and now this one hit. Like I said, this one is slightly closer than this one. And now look at this. His shield is fully on, like on this one in here. Well, I zoomed out a little bit so you can actually see, but if I'll do this a little bit, then you will see. See, that's the shield edge in here. So this shield is already fully on, while on this clip, I just barely clicked the shield. I barely blocked the shot in here, and now look, this is where the shield actually visually starts to come on this clip. See, and now the shield is fully on, while the cheater is already flying happily ever after. This is where I shoot. Let's calculate this one more time. I mean measure it, not calculate. Not shooting yet. This is where the shells start flying. See, the muzzle flash in both of the clips. And I'm gonna measure where I get hit. Left side clip. And this is a hit. See the timeline? That's about 140 to 150 milliseconds. Wait, it's not. See, it's not updating again. Yeah, it's no, it's not updating. Yeah, it's about. Camtasia is a bit, you know, buggy, but that's okay. 140 to 150 milliseconds is the hit time. See, I'm just moving it around, and that's 140 to 150 milliseconds. So this is your human reaction time, and my reaction time in here when I clicked the button was about Yeah, not 100. I would say 110 to 120 milliseconds is my reaction time. And this clip was perfect in here. I knew where Jenski is, right on the hill. I told him in TeamSpeak, shoot at me, and he took the shot, which means that was a perfect condition. That guy in there, if you're gonna look at the clip again what I showed you, that guy was shooting in the hill. This guy on the hill up there, he was shooting up there. He wasn't even looking at me. So I think this is definitive proof that this guy is cheating. And now the second guy in here, remember this hover guy, I actually thought that's different, but it really is not. I mean, it's a close range, and look at this thing. Look where I'm clicking the button, where I'm firing. There we go. So this is the fire, and this is where I click the button. Remember on this clip, on this one I click the button. And now look at the shield size and comparison to that. See the shield, it's a little bit jagged edges, which means the shield is still expanding. Now look really closely what happened. See, shield expanded, look at that. See, my mouse is there, and now it expanded. I know he moves a little bit, but you can clearly see the lines. It expanded again, just like this one. And now it expanded again. This one I'm not sure of. I think this is the full... no, it's not. Look at the... See, this thing in here. See the colors changes on the edges. And this is where his shield is on full capacity again. Which means... Look at the trigger time again. See, shot, and compared to this clip, this is roughly where the trigger time is. I mean, plus minus like 10-20 milliseconds. That could be the server difference because the, you know, ping. The way it works is that if both players have 15 millisecond ping to the server, right? The server is in the middle, right in here, as you can see. Then I'm on the left side and he's on the right side. So, I'm having 15 milliseconds to the server, which means it takes roughly about 7.5 seconds, not roughly, it takes 7.5 milliseconds for the data to travel to the, you know, server and then back to me. That's what ping is. It's like ping, pong, that's where it's coming from, right? So that's what ping is, how long it takes for a single small packet to reach the server and back to you. So in 15 milliseconds, I can receive the information from the server. Now, if I send my data to the server, which is 7.5 milliseconds, right? Then it takes another 7.5 milliseconds for the server to send the data to this player in there. So that's how the ping works, which means it's minimum of 15 milliseconds before the data reaches him. So that's the difference that might come from here, what we are seeing in here. That's not even that. That's not even that much. Like, let's see. Yeah, maybe it actually is. I mean, see, the trigger thing is little bit slightly before the trigger, the shield trigger, but this can come from lag, so you can't split, you know, hairs like I said before, like 10-20 millisecond difference, that's fine. But as you can see, like I measured the angles again, the shield, you can clearly see his shield still expanding. See, it still goes on, which means again he triggered the shield on that exact moment when I pressed the trigger. And what a surprise, that's the last clip. Exactly same moment. This is just, that's definitely a hack. Look at that. I mean, you can't see his shield expand because he's at the distance, and Crossout has the rendering thing. Like if build is on a distance, then it like doesn't render in as good as possible. But look at the shield size. See, my shield pops onto the full capacity. See the I'm clicking it between the last frame. See, this is the moment his shield is on a full capacity, and look at my shield. See, it doesn't expand anymore. See, I'm gonna go back. Okay, it froze. See, my shield clearly expands, and his shield is on maximum capacity, and so is mine. So I lined up the clip again, and now if you go back where I triggered the shield, let's see. What a surprise, exactly same moment when I pull the trigger. Come on guys, you can't possibly say that they have 0 millisecond reaction time. You see, the moment I pulled the trigger, in case you still did not understand, this is the moment where I press like you know, click like this on my keyboard, or well, on my mouse. This is the moment I press, and this here, like I showed you, see this moment in here, that line, see this one that goes up, I'm gonna take it off from this one, see? That one that goes up this sound line, this is my keyboard press from this clip in here, this clip in here. That's when I trigger the shield. Which means, if, like I showed you, if I measure the time when his shield is on full capacity, then this is exactly the same moment. This is the moment where he already puts the shield on. That is 0 millisecond delay. Right, this is getting long as it is, but I have shown all 3 clips exact same moment. They put the shield on the moment you pull the trigger. So this is a cheat. I really hope that developers are going to take this matter seriously and will put some kind of a, you know, anti-cheat that actually works. I have seen this in almost every Clan Wars session I play. This is just pathetic, and these people need to be banned.